Welcome to Truly Heal and this short training video where I would like to show you how to transform oxygen out of a bottle through a flow regulator into ozone. Now, ozone is used to kill off pathogens. Fungus, mold, bacteria and virus load will be killed with contact to ozone, and therefore it's used in medical environment all over the world, especially Europe and Germany, where I originally come from. It's used by any naturopath, by any practitioner as a standard tool instead of antibiotics, because it kills off also viral load, and it's very handy to use with many different applications for colon cleansing, for blood wash, for infusions to disinfect wounds. It's used all over. So what we've done here is we have, when you order the ozone generator, you get the ozone generator, the power supply, a hose that is connected, and that is all packed in here. So I've already unpacked and connected it. And if you order the Truly Heal starter kit, then you have 10 catheters. I've already unpacked those as well. This is the catheter. It has a little wing nut that is easily used, and that inserts into the rectum about 5 centimeters, 3 inches, and it's connected to those insufflation bags, which you can reuse and reuse as many times. We have one for the whole family, and it's about 5 months old, and it still works perfect. So they're very robust. You have 2 of those, 10 catheters, and we've added something special, a destruct unit, which means this destroys ozone and converts it back into oxygen. So when you have a treatment with this bag, for example, you connect that to the ozone generator, put in your arm, close it off, tape it off, and now you stream in ozone into this bag and run it through, and at the end it goes out, and then it's transformed back into oxygen. So you can do quite an extensive long treatment and blow ozone into your bag so that you can wound sterilize, especially if you have mold or fungus in your toes, or wounds in your toes, open legs. Very beautiful to treat. And there is many applications which we'll discuss with some of the practitioners that we've interviewed to deal with ozone. You also have syringes, which you can use. This one here for rectal insufflations, small dose, or for nasal treatments or ear infections, and I'll show you that in separate videos as well. Now, when you order, you have 2 choices. You order either with the medical applicator or with the industrial applicator. And I just like to say, very short, it doesn't really matter. 99.5% pure versus 99.8% pure with medical oxygen doesn't really make a difference for what we use it. And therefore, if you can or don't have a prescription for medical oxygen, you can always get a standard oxygen tank and then use that. Now, let's just look at the device very short to see how we make use of this transforming oxygen into ozone. And let's do that with our insufflation bag. It's a very simple process. And let me move this aside so that we have plenty of space. And you can see here in the camera underneath, this one is already full. I put it aside as well. So you have here a little screw-on head, which you can screw directly on to this bottle and seal it. This little clamp should be open so that the air goes in perfectly. Let me move these aside as well. So now you have the possibility to fill the whole bag with 750 milliliters. Now that's a lot. You can do 400 milliliters, and you can see the bag is sealed off here. So you would just put your finger down here at the front, and now turn on the device, turn on your bottle, and now it produces ozone. And because we've set the flow rate here to 1/4, you can see it here, 1/4, and 1/4 would transform, that's 1/4 liter per minute, would transform a concentration of 42 milligrams per liter of ozone into this bag. And you can see it's nicely filling up here. The first chamber is already bubbling up. The second will follow as soon as the first one is full with a concentration of 42. If I would change my setting to 1/8, for example, 1/8, then you produce 71 milligram per liter, which is a higher concentration, which sometimes can cause burning sensations if you have a highly inflamed colon. So I wouldn't do that, especially not for the start. 42 recommended settings, yellow, and you see that on the chart beside me. Now you see those two are full, and very easily just get them nicely full. You can take your finger off because it won't escape. Turn off the device, turn off the flow of the oxygen, you open up here, and then you seal with this little clip the hose. Now nothing can escape. Now if you want to use this, it's lasting about 2 hours. They say after 2 hours it has half the concentration, so I wouldn't use it, I wouldn't wait that long. Usually you can take that 20 minutes, you can give it to someone, they can go into the bathroom and then use it. Now, let's just screw this together. You take your catheter, screw that on. Now you insert this part about 5 centimeters into your rectum, and then you open up the valve, this one here, you open that up, and now you slowly roll up your bag. And that's pretty much it. As soon as you open it up, you can see that the ozone is now gently inserted into your colon. And once that is done, you're finished. Pull the plug and hold tight. It's like a big fart that you hold, and it will stay probably about 10-15 minutes. And by then, all the reaction of the ozone with bacteria has been done. And when it's reacted, it's converted into oxygen. And that's taken up through the mucous membrane into your bloodstream, and you have an oxygen treatment, very intense, which then activates the liver very much to start working properly. So it's a stunning treatment. We'll cover all the medical aspects of all the different forms of ozone treatment in a separate or in many separate videos. I just wanted to show you how to set everything up and how to get started right away with your starter kit.